if AI could be trained and could be programmed to only ask the right questions and not give answers.
Right.
How do we do that? How is it possible, first of all? That would then be truly putting guardrails
Yes.
on the technology. If that is possible, then how should one approach it?
It's not only possible. I have personally also I've sort of worked on that, and many other people have worked on this area. So if you keep the idea of pedagogy first, I'll give you an example of a Python teaching assistant that I wrote.
Okay.
So to basically teach Python programming to students. And what we did in that project was we decided we will model how a teaching assistant will behave. So when they're coming in to teach somebody or guide somebody as an adjunct to the main teacher, they're essentially acting as a facilitator. They will solve problems. They will help you complete your work on time and so on and so forth. So if you were to go to ChatGPT or Gemini or any other tool and say, I want to do a very simple task, a very common task is reversing a list of numbers. So you have a list of numbers and you want to reverse it using a piece of Python code. So we start with that. Let's say a student goes in and says, I want to reverse a list in Python and puts that command into ChatGPT or any one of the other tools. These tools will come back and give you about 3 or 4 different methods of how to do it with examples right up front. So they've given you the solutions. There's no questioning, thought process, whatever.
That's what
is currently happening.
That's how we are currently using AI.
Currently using AI.
Yeah.
So everybody is like using that same paradigm.
As a research tool.
They're saying, okay, I'll give you a chat agent. The chat will take care of it. I will, So what we did instead was we developed a 9-step process, which mimicked in a way the teaching assistant. So when we in our teaching assistant, again using same AI tool but a different approach to it, we said the first thing that the student will be asked when he puts in that prompt is, what do you understand about the problem? How would you go about solving this problem? Rather than giving them a solution, start questioning them right away. And through the entire process, the students would go ahead and actually be asked lots of questions, forcing them to think at every step. And there would be encouragement at every step. Even if you got it wrong, it will help you. It will give you a tip and say, this is the way to do it. Just like a teacher would do it in class or, sitting one-on-one with you. And it will tell you how to, think about the problem, how to think about the solution, and then the actual syntax for actually writing the code. And, if you make a mistake, it'll point out you made a mistake. At every step, it will give you a structured step-by-step guidance. And that, I think, is what a teacher would do in a real-life situation. So we went to a university in Hyderabad, near Hyderabad, and we actually implemented, tested this with a bunch of engineering students, first year, second year, third year. We gave them some simple and complex problems to solve. And we told one group that you can use AI of whatever form you want. And we told the other group, you can only use this agent that we have done, nothing else. And we gave them both 3 problems to solve. And what happened was that the students who were the early learners, first year students, they ended up using our agent much better than the ones who were doing the third year, who were a little bit more savvy, who understood the world of coding, etc. And the younger kids told us that it is helping me think through the problem before I can even attempt. And I don't have to go search around in 10 different places on Google, etc., whatever, to find the answer to this. Here, it's questioning me, it's becoming a conversation, and through that conversation, I'm learning things. So we taught them how to think about the problem, how to think about writing the solution, what is the syntax to be used, how to test the solution that you have created, how to enhance it if something changes. So a 9-step process to do that. Similar thing I did for legal case briefs or case studies in management, where you could do again a method in which you could actually tell the teaching assistant to guide the student through a method of reading through the case study, of analyzing it, of asking questions through it, or reflecting on it. So it is possible to build pedagogically rich agents, but the dominant, go-to-market theme for most companies is, we'll give, we got a lovely feature. We'll give you. You can make an agent. You can give it to your students. They'll play with it. And that's great, marketing. But pedagogically is pretty useless. So we need to think very deeply how we should be using AI and deploying AI for students for sure. And one of the other things we talked about, non-domain skills, creativity, collaboration, etc., are very good skills to have. But learning to learn with technology, using technology to learn, is a skill which is difficult. It's an acquired skill. It takes time to learn how to use technology to learn or achieve your learning goals. It's not easy. It's not obvious how you should do it.